Very well, very well, very well, very well. so, the Dalish have camped here, and they would like to keep it that way. Actually, I've been looking for the Dalish. I don't take it kindly to threats. Is this how you get... We're off to a great start. It's fine, actually. I've been looking for the Dalish. Number one, hello.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I'm a Grey Warden. I wish to speak to your leader. Persuade, I'll tell you that to your leader. Who needs grammar? I sure as hell do not. I was hoping to take advantage of your hospitality. I am interested in buying fine Dalish wares. I'm a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? How do I know you're telling the truth?
Many people go about pretending to be Grey Wardens, do they?
No, that's true. Perhaps I shall let the Keeper decide for himself.
Yes.
In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
So I'm the training set and not testing set. Okay, good to know.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Myriad, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
He has an alias, by the way. This is Tuvok. Or, if you prefer, Tuvix. I'm sorry. My name is Vajra. Pleasure to meet you.
Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting. What might be your mission here? Have you come to spread news of the Blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us.
Werewolves?
They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped, but we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Okay. Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I am good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us.
Curious about his staff, though. Can I have it?
I sent some hunters into the forest.
I got him due already.
But they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
All right. I'm finding Tuvok so distracting that I'm having a hard time actually remembering anything he's saying. Let's see. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk anymore. I'm going to have to cut the recording short for today because of all the hacking and wheezing. I'll find this Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
All right. I need some equipment.
Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use.
Very cool.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Cool. Area unlocked. Items received. What did I receive? Poultice. Balm. Some of these I think I got elsewhere. Novice Dwemer. Wait, it is Dwemer. Isn't that the same term used in Elder Scrolls? Anyways, quartz. A lot of crystals that I don't know how to use yet. What else? Aod. Some stuff. Some things. Crafting, which I still actually have to figure out how to do. How do I do that? Skills. Spells and talents. Character record. Oh. Specialization bonus +2. Rumors speak of barbarians that hold secrets of transforming the body into the form of an animal. Circle of Magi denies such rumors, but this rare art survives in the forgotten corners of Thetis. Spirit Healer is an option. Arcane Warrior is an option. Blood Mage. Ooh, that's an option. Alright, well, nothing for now. Let's see. Can I get into this?
Very well. Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
Oh, yes. Can I ask what's inside?
What is the point? It is none of your business, so please, leave it be.
Nice outfit, though.
Underanitation, Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zathrian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
No. You just asked me a question.
What an odd thing to say. I mean about the outside world, of course.
If you like.
I hear the human cities are very large. Thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Yes. Some are larger than the eye can see.
How very loud that must be with everyone talking all at once. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
Yes. Yes, there used to be. It's a difficult thought. They're used to it just as the humans are. Difficult for you, maybe you should try it. It isn't an easy life for them, that's true.
I suppose you have met many of my kind in your travels. My heart goes out to them. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have a question, if it's not too impolite to ask. Do your people regret what they did to ours?
You know, I'm not entirely sure what I know there's some slave keeping going on, but what else? Some of us do. Not all humans are the same.
I see. That is difficult for our people to accept, even if only some were in favor of what was done to us. the rest did nothing to stop it.
Hmm.
A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
How did you come to the Dalish if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both. I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
Hmm.
It was. Though long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more.
And you were rescued.
The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there, and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
Very good. Why are the Dalish so hostile?
They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or homeless.
What is Arthlathan?
It was our ancestral home, long ago when the humans first came to these lands. We were free then, and immortal. We did not know how to deal with the humans, and in the end, they turned their power against us and destroyed Arlathan. Our ancestors were enslaved, and our culture lost forever.
Beep. Did you hear that? I heard that. Does Arthlathan still exist?
Not to my knowledge. According to the old tales, the human mages sank Arlathan into the ground, crushing it beneath the rock.
But the elves were eventually freed, right?
Yes, after a millennium of slavery,
Ugh.
Andraste herself freed our people. She who was your maker's chosen.
Boy. But you don't worship the Maker?
We worship the creators, as we always have. We give thanks to Andraste for her part in our freedom, but we do not worship her or her god.
Did Arthlathan fight back?
The Tevinter Imperium was a force to be reckoned with. It was ruled by mages with powerful blood magic. Though Arlathan fought, they lost.
Elves were immortal,
They
then?
died, but not of an aged body as other races do. Not until the humans came. According to the legends, association with humans caused us to quicken. Our blood sped, and we began to age. So we avoided them naturally. And then we were enslaved by them for 1,000 years. And in so doing, we all were quickened permanently, and our immortality destroyed. Or so the old tales say.
But you would get your lifespan back, though. You could get your lifespan back?
In time, and with seclusion. We Dalish have lengthy lifespans, and they will get longer. Zathrian himself has lived many centuries, though that is unusual even for us.
I can see why you resent.
Shemlin, we call them. Quick children. I suppose it takes a certain arrogance to look upon another people as children, no? Perhaps we should be more heedful of our own role in Arlathan's loss. Even so, it was a bitter lesson to learn. One we are not grateful for.
But I'm not responsible for what's been. Your homeland was called the Dales, I thought. Is there no way to get on your clan's good side?
It requires an individual to prove he is not the outsider we have come to expect. Your own task to help our clan is certainly a step in the right direction.
Okay. All right.
Certainly.
Does the keeper do? I don't care about Zarathian right now.
As you wish. Darth Shirel.
Darth Shirel and Junk. Arlathian Part 1. Let's see. Codex. Culture and history. Before the ages were named or numbered, our people were glorious and eternal and never changing. Like the great oak tree, they were constant in their traditions, strong in their roots, and ever reaching for the sky. They felt no need to rush when life was endless. They worshipped their gods for months at a time. Decisions came after decades of debate, and an introduction could last for years. Really? From time to time, our ancestors would drift into centuries-long slumber, but this was not death, for we know they wandered the fade in dreams. All right, I'm not going to get into the whole thing. Characters. Keeper Zathrian. Even with all of our magic and skill, we only delay the inevitable. It is said that elves lived in Ferelden long before any others set foot there. Excuse me. And though most of their knowledge has been lost, it falls to the keeper of each clan to preserve what they have. Zathrian is an old, severe elf with little love for outsiders, but his clan is facing a more trying enemy than most. And what have we got? Witherfang. He is, according to Zathrian, a wolf. He is no ordinary wolf, however. He is a wolf possessed by a powerful spirit and the source of the werewolf curse that plagues the Brazilian forest. While Witherfang is hundreds of years old and very powerful in his own right, the only way to end his curse is to cut out his heart and bring it to Zathrian. Very well, then. I suppose we should go looking for this guy now, shouldn't we? All right, how is the audio? Very good? Yes. Okay. Let us see here. What have we got? Cammon. Athrus. Athrus, not Sathrus. Hello.
Andera Natishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
They have, and it's annoying. They've been a bit suspicious. I don't mind. I understand.
That is very generous of you. Most would assume we are unkind as a rule, and that is not the case. Especially not to a Grey Warden. But we have lost much, and it is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest.
Yes.
I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
Wait a minute. We've got Athrus and we've got Zathrian. But we don't have Zathrus. Zathrus is not the one. All right. Let's see. Forbidden you?
We are banned from entering the forest now.
Ah.
I have more cause than most, but I will not disobey my keeper.
Okay. Why do you want to?
That is a tale I am not sure I should tell an outsider. Surely you have greater concerns than my problems, stranger.
Oh, no. Tell me.
It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me. My wife Denilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Denilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Denilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
Okay. Let's see. Sure. I will do
I
it.
have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
Very good. Lost in the curse. I was just playing Baldur's Gate before starting this recording, so my controls are a bit backwards in my head now.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
I would like to barter. I was told you could supply me with equipment.
Yes, the keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. There is a large chest by the Araville where I put everything we could spare. Feel free to sort through it and take whatever you need.
All right. Let's see. What do you make?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
Yes, Ironbark. I'm sure Ironbark is in, like, every fantasy game that has ever been made. Let's see. What if I found some for you?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across Ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Fine, fine. What kind of item could you make?
I excel in making blades from the ironbark, or perhaps a breastplate. Provided there's enough wood, that is.
Okay. Very well. I'll take a look.
That would please me. So long as our hunters come first.
All right.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Perhaps. Let's see. His goods include acid, healing, injury kits. What else can we categorize? Darnisur. Requires 18 dexterity. It's got nothing for mage. Dalish gloves, Dalish boots. Requires 14 strength. Dalish armor. Clan shield. Chastened robes. 6 defense. Not as good as what I've got now, however. Alright, let's see. Anything else? Elf rope. Nature resistance. Restricted to warrior or rogue. But I do have some of those. Let's see here. Can I switch? Yes, okay. Zevran. What have you got? +2 dexterity. You should probably keep that. Let's look back here. Alright, tier 4. Oh, the Dalish are better. Wait. No, they're not as good. Wait. Yeah, they're not as good. But they do have dexterity. Defense. Dalish armor. Yeah, they're all a couple of tiers lower. Alright, let's see. Alistair. Let us look. You are using Oathkeeper. And as far as I can tell... Yeah, Oathkeeper. Let's go back to this one. Elf Rope. Resist versus defense. No, it doesn't really seem like I'm getting much out of this. Alright. Where's this chest? Is this it? Come on. Okay. Bear with me as I forget how to do anything. Well, I got one to take. Is that literally all he had, or is this not what he's referring to? Maybe it's this?
As you say,
Tailish gloves.
it shall be done.
Elf Pultis. Elf Root. Elf Flight A Rose. Alright, I mean, I'll just take everything because that's the way.
How do they move these things through the forest? Do the trees just get out of their way, or what?
I suppose this is a rhetorical question. Oh ho! Hey, wait a minute.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Perhaps you couldn't. Alright, let's go see about this. I see you sitting.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Why can't you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Ooh, but I could intimidate you.
I suppose there's no harm in it.
I didn't.
It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina. She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless.
Sound like a child, man.
I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
Yes, I think maybe that's for the best. Oh, come on. I mean, I'm pretty much expected to help, am I not?
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
What if I got a pelt for you?
No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. It is my rite of passage to become a full hunter.
See, that's how you do it. Let's see. Perhaps I could talk to them?
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
Why not go to the force anyway? Have you tried wooing?
Wooing? I don't understand.
Be given her a gift.
A gift? No, that wouldn't be appropriate. Not before we're married.
Yeah, I don't need to know that information.
Yes, that's probably for the best.
Oh, look, he's still got a question mark.
Oh, what do you want now? I told
Well,
you everything
you know
already.
what I mean. Exclamation. There must be some ways.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Why not go to the
But
force
the keeper
anyway?
said, no, I just can't. What if I encountered a werewolf? I couldn't defeat one of those on my own.
Why not come with
The
me?
keeper would know right away if I left camp. Masiranis for the offer, however. That's very kind of you.
All right, so this remains unresolved.
Oh, what do you want now? I told you everything already. I don't think there's anything I can tell you. My clanmates in the camp would be better at that.
All right. Well, okay. Let's see what she has to say.
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
Mm-hmm.
You spoke to him? What did he say? Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
This is silly and weird.
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
Why does everything depend on him? And help him succeed. I mean, that seems okay.
You are right. I have made poor Kamen miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his hunt. Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Kamen.
Here we go.
Kamen, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today. We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit.
No? 'Tis just me?
No,
Here.
not just you.
Take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
And then they just trundle off. But, what? Also, come on, Morgan. Jeez. That was very poorly written, I have to tell you. That was not...
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Yeah, try it. I guess the different levels, or not different levels? Excuse me. Yes, that was very painful. What did I get out of it? I got something? I have done forgot. Wait. Oh, no. Shoot, what did I just get? Oh, no. I accidentally rolled over them, and now I don't recognize what they were. Some gifts. Oh, but I laughed for a second there because just as she was gonna kiss his cheek, there was like a lamp sound in the background, and it just sounded more like she was sort of blowing on him a little bit. You know, I can't do it.
There are places where those horns bring huge prices. Can cure diseases, so they say.
Oh, Hala. Yes, I remember Hala. I created Hala as an extra creature in Dwarf Fortress.
Who comes? Oh,
Don't
I
ask
beg
me
your
that.
pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
Who are you?
My name is Alora. I am the master herder in charge of caring for the Hala. Not as exciting as being a Grey Warden, but the Hala are vital to us.
What is a
They
Hala?
are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call landships. They are our companions and our guides.
They're very attentive as well. But not your mounts.
We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
Okay.
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal, and it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery, for her sake as well as that of the others. I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Oh! Try to calm the Hala, examine the Hala, pretend to examine the Hala. Let's examine it.
And? What do you think?
I cannot tell.
I am glad you attempted it regardless.
Try to calm the Hala.
No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me.
Are there random outcomes to these, or I don't know. I tried my best.
I know. It was kind of you to try.
Do her quickly.
No. That would not be right. When the time comes, then I will do it myself. It is my duty, as both master herder and as her friend. She shall take her last breath, knowing she was always safest in my care.
Ah, very good, Elora's Hala. Wait. New quest. Brazilian Forest. It's concerned that one of her is infected with the werewolves. You examine the beast and have not discovered the problem. Greater survivor skills would likely be needed to tell. Yeah, what you said. Does no one...
Must you?
Come to check on my Hala and I again, have you? Of course.
Okay, so I seem to be conversing from my perspective no matter what. Alright, so I think it looks like I've more or less found the quests that I can pick up here. Deathroot will definitely help the Hollow. Well, can't go that way. It's kind of silly where you can and can't go. But, you know, older games. That statue has no head. So I guess now we head out into the forest. Now that there's, like, hardly any time left in the not an episode. Alright. Yes. Area unlocked. West Brazilian Forest. Items received.
As you say.
Whoa. Very... Oh, hello. Is there some reason why nobody's fighting? Alright, let's see. Knock them down. What can you do for me? Below the belt. Oh, it's activated? A rogue delivers a swift and unsportsmanlike kick to the target, dealing normal combat damage, while also imposing penalties, defense, and movement speed unless the target passes a physical resistance check. But below the belt. Activated. Range personal. It kind of sounds like a mode. A dual weapon sweep. Mark of death. Flurry. Can I do flurry? I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's see. Shield pummel. You. Ice. Oh. Holy crap. Ooh. And that's loud in my ears. That's for sure. Alright, let's get the next one. Everybody concentrate on one target. If you would please. Oh, wow. Come on, quickly. Good. Alright. And then this one, this one, this one. And that was me, right? I think. Oh, good. Nice healing.
It's your time to die.
I think that's all of them, yes? Blood.
Somebody leveled up. Oh. She's happy about this. So, do I really have to be complete jerk in order to be able to like Morgan?
I shall do it.
Or rather, be liked by Morgan? Gonna pet that dog?
Tis your time to die.
Oh, there's more. Ooh, that one looks... Blight Wolf. Is that it? Codex updated. Cool, so if you... Wait, what? Hala? No creature is more revered by the Dalish than the Hala. Werewolf. Felden lore is full of instances where these creatures have plagued the countryside. Wolves possessed by rage demons and transformed into humanoid monsters. But what about this? A blight wolf. Was that not in the codex? Where'd the codex go? Codex. Creatures. Huh. There's not that many creatures I haven't seen, from the looks of it. How far along am I in this game? I don't feel like I'm very far. What's this? This is the spot where D's message needs to be sent. Leave until you have a bow equipped. Well, yeah, let's deal with Morrigan real quick. Why is this not a thing? Character? There we go. All right. Whew. Sorry. Let's see. Strength. Magic is probably what we're doing. Next. Shapeshifter. Flying swarm. The shapeshifter's body explodes into a swarm of stinging insects that inflict nature damage on nearby foes. You know what I've noticed is I'm not using these very often. Cone of Cold. What else have you got for me? Mind Blast. Force Field. Entropy. Something she does. Weakness. Affliction Hex. Sleep. All hostile targets in the targeted area fall asleep unless they pass a mental resistance check. I mean, that does sound pretty useful sometimes. If I'm being overrun. It seems worth considering. Juvenate, Spell Wisp, Cone of Cold, Mage, Flying Swarm. Caster gains Divide and the Storm, and any damage the shapeshifter suffers. Sorry, my brain. Suffers is drawn from mana instead of health. This is a tough choice. Friendly fire possible. Contagious Hex. Inflicts penalties to cold resistance, electricity, fire, nature, and spirit resistance on the target and all other enemies nearby. Weakness. Inflicting penalties to attack and defense as well as reducing its movement speed unless it passes a physical resistance check. Death magic. While active, the caster draws in nearby entropic energy, draining residual life force from any dead enemy nearby to heal the caster. It's not so bad. I think I'll do the sleep thing. Alright. 1 tactic slot also acquired. So, enemy health. Let's see. Enemy. Clustered. Clustered with at least 3 allies. Use ability? Sleep? Alright. Let's also make this relatively high so it's more likely to happen. Alright. Okay, you know what I should do? Save. I've forgotten how to save already. Alright, so... Oh yes, so one thing I needed was to shoot a message, but also I'm curious about what's going on down here. Ice arrow. Okay. Who here? Zevlor, right? Zevram? You... do not have this thing, but you could. So I have to do it. Okay. What were his things before? He had 2 weapons, right? And that's tier 3. Tier 3. Tier 3. Oh, I'm looking at the same thing. And then Crow Dagger. Yeah, there we go, I think. Alright, and then Lady, you have to equip the bow, apparently. Fire an arrow. Continue.
Right. You've made some important enemies with your little arrows. You're through.
I have no memory of why this is happening. Okay, let's see. Who's the boss? Mercenary. Okay. Take him out. And if you wouldn't mind, take him out. Oh, she did it. And this guy's a little on the tough side. Oh no. She's still... okay. Okay, I'm still confused about how to do weaponry, apparently. Wait, did it not work? There we go. You know, I think this sleep business actually works.
As you say.
And I see someone is injured, so I'm going to do something about it. There we go. And I'm slightly injured, so I'm going to take his life.
Run while you can.
Oh, another fatality. Oh, take forever.
It's okay to fight.
Another battle, I see.
Well, at least we won.
It is begun.
I do not remember why this is the thing. Folded missive. Type generic. Okay. By order of Emra Thorogood. Where is this missive? Not that. It's not any of those things. So it's not a plot item? Other. I see no missive. Codex. Books and songs. That does not appear to be it. Quest related. By order of Emra Thorogood, we know they are out there and they will move when their fellow vermin call them out. Watch for the sign and slaughter the lot. They will know it is coming. And probably abandon the poor sap of a messenger, but even in that our message will be sent with an authority theirs cannot have. Well, alrighty then.